Having lost my vision at a young age, and of course, I'm not a totally blind person. I'm a visually impaired person. I have low vision, so I still have a significant amount of remaining vision. And having gone to school then in the Chicago area for occupational therapy, um, when I was working in general rehab, a lot of the people that I was working with, as you know, Patty, with your nursing background, that a lot of people were coming in with broken hips, broken shoulders, broken wrists, and of course, stroke patients, and for other reasons, they needed rehab. But in doing the medical history, I was starting to notice that a lot of the people that we were working with who had broken a hip or broken a shoulder had a secondary diagnosis, which would have been macular degeneration or glaucoma or cataracts that hadn't been surgically removed. And because of those diagnoses, they had missed a step or tripped over a rug or tripped over a pet, whatever the reason was. Well, my job was to treat them for the fracture, for the broken hip or the shoulder or whatever. But what I realized was that as we were working on that, we weren't addressing the issue of their vision. So if I sat in front of them and showed them exercises to improve their body strength so that they could use a walker or crutches or whatever, could they see what I was doing? Could they read the handouts that we gave them? How were people approaching them when they went into their room? So I'm realizing that this is a much bigger deal than just the fact that this person broke an arm. And how could we address that? And so this was a life care center in Longmont where I was working, and I went to the powers that be, my boss, and said, I would like to take these courses, and here's why. And they approved it. And that was when I first started learning about low vision and how to work with, people who were having incidents like this and who were making their world smaller. So that was when I went ahead and started my education in low vision. And it was because I was seeing the effects of that has brought me this far. I mean, it was like this tidal wave that just took me away. So starting those classes, knowing that I had the background to work with them, and I had the background, personal experience of having vision loss. So knowing what they were going through and how they lived every day, and bringing those two things together told me, wow, okay, here you go. And as soon as I got started with this, it just, like I said, it was a tidal wave. It just took me along with it.